She got like really ugly.
That's what I said.
Oh, she got really ugly really fast just from traveling upstairs.
I'm gonna hand out candy. What are you guys back there?
Then she was like, I found customers hard. I mean, oh my god, how is hard?
Question. Ask a question.
Okay. On Sunday, this is close for me anyway. See you guys on Sunday, hopefully. I will be in Geneva, and I'll be giving out little paper birds. What are those little paper birds? They are really not named in the film. I'll give you a hint. John.
Are they symbolism?
Oh, those weird things are like attacking
He's not wrong.
Haku.
What are they?
They're paper people.
Well, what are they called?
They actually have a name.
I want to say origami, but that's probably not it.
The gummy is right.
People go.
Shini or shiki. I've heard both. Shiki or shinigami, yes.
You just guessed. I thought Shinigami were gods of death, not paper. Not paper birds.
I got one.
Strange.
I guess
What was
they're
my
paper
very
birds
first
that are gods
delivery?
of death.
They were,
Raise your hand, raise your hand.
I know this one. Come on.
The pacifier.
Yes, it was a pacifier.
Shoot. Not my day. Shoot. Not my day.
I got commoners drinks.
Oh, you got a sweet tea, man.
You bring a coconut.
Oh, what's up, peeps?
Honey sunflowers here.
Who is? That's cool. I got a question.
Welcome to the fun corner.
Question. Raise your hand if you have a question.
I got a question.
Wait, that guy was never.
Oh, I know, I got a
You are there in
question.
the corner. You are in the corner. What?
I'm in a. Well, no, she's. I'm a few inches from the corner. Oh, sorry.
I don't see any on the Cat Returns or Princess Mononoke.
Exactly. I was thinking that earlier.
There's no
Oddly
ninja
enough, I
girls.
actually did have a Princess Mononoke coming. She got stuck in traffic. Kind of get pulled over a lot.
Man.
And Cat Returns, they don't allow cats in this place. I agree! But they allow dogs. They do allow dogs.
They allowed doggies.
Question. Are they about Studio Ghibli?
One is about Studio Ghibli, the other is not.
Studio Ghibli. Keep it Studio Ghibli.
Thank you.
Do you believe in the power of love and friendship?
Wow.
Friendship is magic.
I believe in friendship. It's about love. Love is a little
Without
complicated.
friendship, you cannot
I
use
think
magic.
furries are
That's
cats.
not true.
They still doubt it.
The furries cats. No, they're like foxes, right? Without the yip, right? Does the fox say? Yip. No?
I actually thought the girl was gonna get stuck like a cat. Like
Steampunk Land, a girl from post-apocalyptia, witches, no face. What are your thoughts as fantasy sci-fi characters about Miyazaki's later films? From Up on Poppy Hill, The Wind Rises is changed for the more realistic.
I personally don't like
Do you
them.
think it's a realistic one? Some
I
people
personally
die.
don't like them because they're not about you. They're not about me.
I feel it goes back to the earlier question about hidden meanings in the Miyazaki films, which John had asked.
real world is.
The original Miyazaki run and lineup was really heavy on environmentalism, and they all had that. Nausicaa had it. The Spirited Away kind of had the pollution thing. Owl, don't trash your bathroom.
Don't trash the bathroom. There's my.
Careful of pollutants, right? And it was very focused on that. They were more. You all can hear me, right?
Yes.
They were more. They were geared towards a much younger audience. I think it makes sense as he grew and matured. I think it makes sense that as he grew as a filmmaker, he wanted to reach a more adult demographic. And he still kept a lot of those same themes. I think we're all gonna try here. Grave of the Fireflies. Kind of like that.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with Firefly. I like, you know, from the get-go, he's.
In all of
I think he's dead.
He kept those same messages in him. but he just gears towards a more mature audience. I don't feel that it feels like a different sort of Ghibli. I just think it feels like Ghibli evolved. So I don't have a problem with it being that canon.
And hasn't there been some changes in the production team and in the studio itself? So you're going to have other influences
Yeah.
rather than just Miyazaki or his son.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Like tomorrow, well, I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe next year it could be like this completely fantasy world Studio Ghibli film. So I mean,
like a revamp.
yes, like I mean,
Imagine it in 3D.
I don't think I well, no, he's actually really good at making he did his art style.
Castle
in a game. There's a
3D.
yeah, there's a game that like uses his art style. I don't know, I forgot the game, but there's a game that uses his art style. I heard it looked pretty good.
You know how that part where you made the trees all grow into one tree, but then when like morning came, they weren't even trees? Please explain that. Like what happened? How did the kids see that? And then when their parents came, it was simply gone. I didn't understand this.
Here's what happened. I showed them like what.
You're speaking out loud to everybody.
I'm sorry. Okay, so like I showed them what they could become at the end, like once they're all fully grown over years and years and years. And then in the morning, they already started the process. Yes, I am. Bring it up as I go along here.
This girl with the jacket.
Hansu, do you think that the world of Castle in the Sky is at all steampunk inspired if it's not canonically stated already?
It is definitely steampunk. The trains, and the gliders, especially the warships that we see at the beginning, which there'll be a trivia thing on that in a few minutes, and you can win another one of those Laputa necklaces. It's definitely steampunk. My headcanon is that it's totally a sequel to Nausicaa. Because it's amazing. But yeah, it definitely falls under the steampunk, steamboy, that genre.
We got
Your
some
chair's
over here.
open.
Go get them!
Try not to kill yourself.
Fight for it.
Right. I don't even know if you got their hand up.
They've been having
They've been having their hands up. Yes. Yes. That was weird. That is facial terms.
Two questions. First of all, it's obvious that Ghibli, they're landmark animation films, not just for Japan, of course, but like for animation in general. Which film do you think would work best as a live action adaptation?
As a live action Studio Ghibli movie?
No, how about
Special effects would be I think Kiki was just.
Wait. Raise your hand, the Princess Mononoke.
oh
I think that would be good.
oh no, they don't look weird.
Yeah.
You look weird.
Spirited Away?
I already look weird.
Okay, I feel like Spirited Away would have probably done a whole lot better.
When the whole panel says period.
It'd have Disney written all over it. Let's just hope it doesn't end up as another Pan. Let's just hope it doesn't end up like another Pan.
That man walking downstairs, his hair changing. All right, you guys have 2 seats open?
We have 2 seats open right here.
Are you guys standing? You guys
And there's a third right there. So
There's only one person down here that bites.
There's one seat here.
I bite.
I don't really want it. Come on.
Yeah, please, you're staying back there.
Oh, my kneecap popped in.
All right, kitty girl, way back there in the
For a second. And that was loud.
When did you dye your hair black?
back to blonde. There's a moment that I actually had to trash my bathroom.
He looks right.
It
Oh,
involved
Totoro was
a lot of
actually
paint,
riding the wolves.
some
You know,
nice
like
trash
awesome at
from
work.
actually outside.
Smiling.
That was
Down
really
the hall,
silly.
there's this, bathroom
Shaped
that
like a
looks
potato.
like a tornado hit.
And then he put some kind of spell on the bathroom, so like every time I open it, it looks clean. So I don't know what I can do.
All right, go on.
What's your favorite Studio Ghibli soundtrack? And the guy with the beard, no live action, no live action.
Mine's Mononoke.
That movie doesn't exist.
Dragon Ball doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist either.
Definitely Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F. Those are two. Those are real movies.
Neither is the Avatar movie.
What would be the best song?
Either Street Fighter.
Wait, there was a Street Fighter movie?
Yeah. Dial was the main character. He's American.
I like these guys heard the House of Castle song.
Just when I hear that music.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys know this now. I am about to play it.
Question.
Yes.
Okay.
Goodness, Matt.
Okay. Well, this is kind of. I know, right? But this is kind of a question that goes like to everybody. I don't mean to steal you guys' panel. Sorry, ladies. Dude.
I'm a man, so you know. I'm mistaken by the
Okay.
bear.
Dudes, let's go with that.
No face was
Does
bad.
anyone actually know if there is a real villain in Princess Mononoke? Like, who is the main villain in Princess Mononoke?
Humans.
Yes.
It's getting deep.
Yeah. I know the answer. I was just asking.
Obviously, if those little guys clock their head, obviously they're
Yeah.
the true villains.
It's I don't know if it's necessarily humans. I think it's just about people getting what they want. Like Ashitaka wants to go
Greed.
with the girl. Yeah. San wants to take out the humans. The humans want to wipe out the forest.
Or maybe anger.
The
It's
forest
just-
spirit
yeah, or
wants
maybe
some
it's just-
water.
Anger is
Human emotion.
possible,
Yeah.
The only thing
Well,
I can
emotions
see
in
him
general.
in, like,
But emotions are
why does the spirit need to drink
We need
water?
you guys to raise your hand for
Why
this
does the spirit
question,
need to drink
okay?
water?
Every animal has emotion.
For the question. I'm going to send you back to the spirit world.
All right.
It says Studio Ghibli. Yes. Raise your hand. Ghibli. Okay, now lower your
Yeah, I
hand.
said Ghibli.
Who says Ghibli?
I have to say it the way my.
I'm so country.
Raise your hand. I know you say Ghibli.
Studio
I
Ghibli.
don't feel like there's a lot
We're
of
gonna
people
do
that
something
says
spiritual.
Ghibli, so we
So we
should just
turn
call
to
it
pigs.
Ghibli. We disagree? Can we just take a vote?
But it was taken from Italian, and the correct Italian pronunciation is Ghibli.
Oh, you
We're
say
Americans, okay? We got the right
The Japanese, yeah, it was Miyazaki messing it up, but it is technically Italian.
Apparently we're Italian. Alright, the girl with the lipstick back there in like Brooklyn front.
If you guys could like cross over any Studio Ghibli movie, which ones would you?
Crossover?
The one I earlier?
Directly ask that question.
Oh,
every last
Oh,
one.
no, the last one was anything.
Anything, just
That one, but this one is Studio Ghibli specifically.
Wizards.
Oh, I got a question.
Wizards.
Oh, wait.
Spirit bathhouse, just saying.
I have one. I would like to go to
That bathhouse
Spirited
looks
Away.
nice. Okay, I could probably stay
Enough
there.
You
Like,
go without those chickens or chicks.
I just hope those.
I want to go bake in the kitchens.
Huge kitchens, like.
Those breads
why
look
not?
really
So
tasty
we're
though.
gonna take a field trip to Spirited Away and just hang out in the bathhouse.
Or you know, go visit Geneva and help her.
My first, you already asked
can
this
do that.
question.
And stuff.
Yeah, after we got done.
Oh, we get to.
Yeah, that's pretty floppy shinigami.
So can I just like say something real fast? Can we just take
Yeah,
a
voice
photo
it.
of the shape?
I know, that's stand up.
Sure,
Stand up.
Show your shirt.
I love it!
That is actually a pretty fabulous shirt, but it's missing something.
Yeah, it's Kiki.
It's missing a big red bow. Big red bow.
Yeah, we should put your face right on the little dreidel thing right
I
there.
am a fuzzy belly.
She deserves a candy just for the shirt.
Yeah, she does. Give her candy.
Give her candy.
My husband's got a Totoro shirt too, if you want to see it. I mean,
Look at that side. I want that.
Where are you at?
Alright. John.
Yes. So this is me going off into. This is me overthinking things, maybe, perhaps, but when in I think it's Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind, there's reference to like evil coming from the west. Being that Miyazaki grew up in post-World War II Japan,
America's
is there, you know, do you think that's sort of an anti-America sentiment, or is some of that kind of working its way in, or is it a little
Everything is on the earth.
what do we think there? What do we think when we hear
Nah, it's
that?
New York.
The evil west, and
Evil west.
there's and also
Angry
in
Italians
Prince of
coming again.
Mononoke, there's great evil at work in the lands to the west. You know, go see with eyes unclouded by hate. You know, that's a recurring theme, and I just kind of thought about that, being that he grew up in post, you know, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Japan. You know, these are, you know, World War II, post-World War II era for him, and I was just wondering if those were kind of what we think about that.
Awesome question.
I think he puts it
out.
Yeah, a witch of the West. You know, I just thought of that.
I've never thought about that.
Yes. Real in here, you guys.
Well, I would say that's a great point. I've not thought of that, but I was going to say too that if you look at a lot of older cultures and whatnot, usually the East, the sign of dawn, of rebirth, of things starting anew, whereas the West means the beginning of night, the beginning of darkness, the beginning of the unknown. So there might even be some symbolism even deeper than that too. But that's actually a good point. I've not thought about that. That'd be cool.
I didn't think of that.
Can I get something cool for that?
Who doesn't have a prize ticket? Raise your hand if you don't have a little blue ticket. No, me. I think you won.
Oh, no, my first ticket.
Stand up. Very cute. You can't have all of them. You can't have all of them. We only have so many prizes. You should see these fabulous prizes. You really, you guys want to see the prizes? Yeah.
No, might as well.
That's the reason you guys are going to stick around. Okay, look at this. Look, there's a jar full of soap sparrow. Right? This is painted by Ursula. Ursula.
I just love it. Just like looking at her.
We got a calcifer. Somebody gets to have a part of my heart. We have Totoro earrings. These are actually not. They're not. We have a color that is actually one of a kind.
He's a blackjack sparrow.
I love it. I made it. Kind of summons a lot of power.
Better than me.
Air turns black. Right? And I think you have a prize still, right?
I have one more Laputa Royal Family Crest Charm.
You need something cool?
You felt that?
Who's there?
All right. Okay. Now,
It's feeling.
stop it. Studio Ghibli related.
They're like really. That's even worse.
More important than Studio Ghibli.
Everybody listen up.
Get out. All right.
Sean's a non-believer.
Don't anger the god of
Sean.
death. Just saying. God of death here.
It's an actual question.
Yeah, so anyone who remembers this song, I would like to sing along.
I'll go buy them.
This is
Midnight. Midnight. There's a Pokemon panel, Midnight.
Yeah, that's a still 10.
All right. Guy with the hair. Jalal.
We'll go with it.
I like your glasses.
It's bad when you get older.
Mine's a two-part question. Have you all seen the Netflix documentary about Studio Ghibli, and what did you think of it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, there is one?
I even know one.
That's too busy watching Daredevil.
That's someone close to Spirited Away and somehow it being their fault.
That's a thing, by the way.
That
That's
is
a
a
thing.
thing. If you look up Studio Ghibli, there is actually a hidden story that No Face was actually trying to buy Chihiro.
Yeah, but it was actually a whorehouse.
PG. You're keeping it PG.
Whoa. Wait.
You guys are in high school.
What's going on? What's happening to my child?
I'm a caller.
I was just trying
No face is
and then you wind up in no money out of the swamp. That's just a little. Silence, mortal. Thank you.
I
still like that.
I know Studio Ghibli's been praised for its strong female characters. Is there anything you want to like expand on that, like about how they're used in?
I think you're asking the wrong person this.
I don't think the female character was that strong.
Oh.
The female character kind of ruined a lot of stuff for me.
Which
Don't even get pregnant.
Who?
Just so you know, my female character could barely lift a dog up the stairs. Not strong at all. You guys have comments on the female characters? Because actually a lot of our series actually are based on them.
Mine's awesome.
Agree? Strong female character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong female.
She freaking survived the thing, a monster larva hitting her.
Even the secondaries.
Yeah, definitely.
Lady of Ocean's a strong female character.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, she's
Alright?
the
This
strongest.
strong character has their hand up for the very first time.
Delightful protagonist to another.
I actually learned a lot with placing the cup down.
Oh, thank you. I know. It's just wonderful.
Let me show you how to crack some eggs.
I need you to go on about what makes you so wonderful.
We don't have a 7-hour panel.
We still have like an hour left. That's just enough time to tell everyone how wonderful I am.
We did it forever.
Yeah, you eventually became Batman.
I'm not going to say that. I am actually, in all honesty, the character Hal was actually supposed to be very, very, I don't even like Hal, just because how rude he was. He really straight up, he loved the person by how he looked. And he didn't really care. He didn't care about inner beauty. That was actually something, that's the reason he gave away his heart. Like, he only cared about what they looked like. That's the reason I don't know what he is. Yeah, I didn't really like Sophie until I saw her sleeping.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
You saw her young first though. It was love at first sight.
Technically, she was really, really, that was a long time ago. Your mind can fade after time.
He probably thought he was going off his meds. The girl just got down a hole and he just gets his heart into a monster. He probably thought he was hallucinating.
Wait.
I think I'm hallucinating right now.
She's so on topic though.
On top.
What did you say that Sophie was the rebound?
Oh, ouch.
It's just wrong.
That's wrong. What do you mean that's wrong?
I forgot.
Which of the ways was which?
Actually, I don't, because Hal states, even in the book, that he had a girlfriend before Sophie. He had a girlfriend in between the Witch of the Waste and Sophie.
Thus saith Diana Wynne Jones.
I bet her name was Rosie.
But that was the book.
In the book,
Her name was definitely.
in the book that I read.
Alright, guy with the hat.
I thought I had a good one.
Do you think that his obsession over beauty on the outer theater was one of the reasons why he actually refused to join
King's Army.
the King's Army, because that would make him a monster and no longer beautiful on the outside?
I would still be glorious if I worked for the king or not. I just didn't agree with what the witch said. She really had it out for me. She liked me a whole lot.
Lady Solomon's scary.
Lady Solomon, she's terrifying. Okay, that is a woman that wants everything.
She threw a walking stick at her head.
But in all honesty, since the war pretty much started over, you guys have all seen this, right?
Yeah.
I think Dawn, I knew you never seen it. But the war started because Hal left. That's the reason she said she was training with Hal, and then he left and said she started the war, trying to get Hal back. And she ordered Pit Dragon, Hal, all of his little aliases, and little pen names to come to the war because she wanted him back. As soon as she said, "All right, come back," the war ended. The curse off of the prince came back. I almost lost my girl over here. Don't give me that just a look. He's a prince. I'm a wizard. I win.
For losing.
Wall is moving too much.
All right.
Stop, Wall. Why must you be so hasty?
Ghibli.
So there's like two chairs,
Yes.
just so you know.
So outside of the studio Ghibli,
Let's move on.
what is each of your million I said outside.
I said it has to be based on Studio Ghibli.
But it's about, I mentioned Studio Ghibli.
Doesn't count.
It can count if I wanted. Just say, please answer the question.
If it's Pokemon,
Oh my god.
I will capture you.
You guys want to answer the
I'll
question?
leave you on the shelf.
That is a question.
You will die.
Outside of the studio. Outside of the studio. All over again.
What about general questions? What are saying?
What I said, please.
Come on, can't we just like...
Outside of Studio Ghibli.
What is your individual favorite?
What is it?
I think I said it was a.
All right, so it would actually be one.
Hey.
I look fabulous in blue.
Wait right now.
On top of that, I'm pretty sure Tamaki and I are related. Brother. That's the reason Tamaki and I are related.
I don't really have
I will not be
So,
going to orange.
my favorite anime is Hellsing Ultimate, just saying.
I'll be straight.
Yes.
Hello.
Wait.
I don't want to go with that one.
Thanks.
Wait, what?
What's your favorite anime?
Like a pass.
Butler? Like Black Butler? Has to go to Black Butler?
On this wall.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah. I think it's called Death Parade. It's the newest one.
Oh, I know. It would look pretty interesting. I never got to this one.
I have to go with my first and original exposure, which was the Americanized Sailor Moon.
Again, because
Sad and cried once I watched the real one.
Friendship.
I was about to say,
I gotta talk about Titan Bears. I keep on seeing your hand pop up, but you disappear real quick before I ask you. Are you sure?
A little bit, but
There's only one Titan up here.
if any of the Ghibli movies could get a sequel, which one would you want? Or prequel?
Princess Mononoke, okay.
Yeah.
I would actually love to see
So much
the
more.
Howl's Moving Castle.
right?
The book of Howl's Moving Castle, if you ever read it, it is beyond awesome.
It really is. There's
I love you, girl that just put up her thumb. That was awesome.
I got you.
I kind of want to see something more with Ponyo here.
I want to see what happens to my daughter.
I want to see how you became crazy.
You?
Oh, no, prequel.
You want to see Howl's Moving Castle.
I would. I want to know what happens in the next one. I want that.
I'm supposed to ask you guys questions. You have your question. Right before I ask.
Yeah.
Kind of an expansion of what he had asked about not necessarily a prequel or sequel, but do you feel like since there are a few books for Howl's Moving Castle, they should revisit it and kind of make one that's more similar to the books themselves, kind of like in the fashion of how Full Metal had a storyline before the manga completed and then afterwards to kind of touch up for the real fans of the series?
I would definitely want them to like take the Howl's Moving Castle look and actually stay closer to the book. I would love that more.
Yeah, that's
so good.